What is up, Power Maniacs? Power Stasis here. We're back in the world of Warhammer Chaos Gate, picking up where we left off. Same day for me, so if you guys have said anything, corrected anything, joined the naming club, whatever. Haven't gotten to there yet because this is in the past. Still May the 6th for me, and probably May the 10th or 11th or whatever for you. So I'm enjoying this game, so we're going to play it for as long as I enjoy it. And I'm on vacation, so we're going to be killing you guys with some content every day. Alright, so we've cleared this planet out. There's nothing else here I can do to clear anything. If I come over here, there is still a mission over here. So we are going to head over in that direction and see if we can't save this planet. So let's go ahead and travel. And it's kind of interesting because it said last time that I couldn't travel to it in time, but then I traveled to it in time, so I'm a little confused. It just told me again I couldn't travel to this location in time, and we're going to see if I can.
We cannot afford to sit on our hands while the bloom spreads unchallenged.
Okay. Commander, the Edict will not be able to reach all missions before they expire. Reconstruction of the warp drive and augurium systems would make it easier to reach missions with time to spare. Alright, so now there is no mission here for us to do anything. There's no mission here. So I'm just going to head us back to like this central location here, and then that way we can kind of wait. Alright, so we have the augurium operational. So let's go look and see what that's done for us. So it looks like the ship's, it's starting to look a little bit better. It's recommending the reactor output increase. I would like to do the warp drive, but we have to get reactor upgraded to do that, so we're going to do that right now. Alright, let's go back to
We have restored functionality to the augurium and should review our prognostica choir.
Okay.
When prognosticas are attuned to a system, they will extend the mission timer in all adjacent systems.
Oh, sick. Okay. So I'm thinking we do it here. That seems to be one of the main ones. Yes. That seems like a smart thing to me. Because I'm basically hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 systems. And I don't think I could do that really anywhere else. Because this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think this is probably the one that's going to hit the most systems. So let's keep traveling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad things are happening. Maybe.
This poxwalker was one of the Imperial faithful, afflicted with a strain of mutagenic virus. There is no doubt we are dealing with the work of the plague god Nurgle. This must be the bloom whispered of in those astropathic fragments. Within the carcass, I found a germ of some ancient power corrupted with a foul psychic resonance. This seed is used to spread the virus. Of that I am certain, but it arrived to me damaged, and there is little else I can learn from it. In order to study how we might fight this plague, I must acquire one of these seeds completely intact. I can instruct your brothers on how to extract these specimens properly. Please ensure they pay attention. The Emperor loathes indolence. Let's not disappoint him.
Indolence? I've never heard indolence before. I've heard insolence, but not indolence. Is that even a word?
This is Inquisitor Cartha Vakir of the Ordo Malleus. I am alumnus of Evixia Danica. Access code Clarion Magenta 111721. I require immediate response from Titan.
This is Grandmaster Vardan Kai responding, Inquisitor. This act borders on heresy. The screams of the astropods you burned already reverberate through the warp. It is fortunate for you that I am prosecuting a campaign in the nearby Chimera system. I suggest you explain yourself, and quickly.
Grandmaster, I have commandeered the baleful edict. We face...
You have seized a Grey Knight strike cruiser.
As is my right, I have foreseen dire omens for this sector. Already Nurgle's poxwalkers roam free.
Oh, indeed. I'm surprised an agent of your pedigree is not equipped to deal with such lesser threats of chaos. Agravain, perhaps you can clear up this nonsense for me.
My lord, he fell in battle during our last campaign against the Cadium cult. We had been returning to Titan for repairs when this Inquisitor intervened.
Ah, Brother Ektar, that is sorry news. I trust then that you have appointed one of our brothers to act in his stead. Well, speak up then, Commander. What say you to this Inquisitor's story?
I think I'm gonna agree with her.
A single one of your brothers could defeat a horde of such parasites. Why should this Inquisitor be granted an entire strike force?
I am confident these poxwalkers are the symptom of a much greater cancer. I only need a little time to conduct further research.
Very well. I am not in the habit of second-guessing those under my command, that is, until given a good reason. I will leave the baleful edict in your care.
You have my thanks, Grandmaster, but there is yet another reason I desired to speak with you. As steward of the Armory of Titan, I had hoped you could release further assistance.
Don't thank me yet. I will give you 60 Tertean solar days to prove this threat warrants the deployment of an entire strike force. Battle-worn as it is, Strike Force Zyphos could be put to good use in several campaigns across the galaxy. Any further requisition from my arsenal will have to be earned.
But I...
Oh, shit.
After each Grandmaster's report, you can spend your requisition to unlock and upgrade armor slots.
Dude, this is so, like... This is so like XCOM. Like, literally... Fucking hell, man.
The
Okay.
resource slot gives you access to the new Knight reinforcements, servitors, grimoires, and other resources at the end of a mission.
Okay.
You can only unlock or upgrade each slot once per report. Slot upgrades increase your chance of accessing more and better equipment and resources.
Okay. Well, I am definitely going to upgrade that. I'll confirm. Yes, we need more knights. Alright, within the carcass I found a psychic infused seed, a germ of some ancient power, now corrupt with foul-spirited resonance. The seed is tied to the spread of the bloom, but it was damaged in the poxwalker destruction. The next step must be to extract one of these psychic seeds whole from a functioning host, which is literally going to be like capturing an alien alive. I think. Alright, let's talk to Battle Barbie.
You have my attention, Knight.
Alright.
It is not so simple.
This disease proliferates quickly, too quickly for the seeds to infect each new case through direct physical contact. My current theory is the seeds emit some kind of psychic field to help catalyze the spread.
I need the seeds intact for further study.
If I would have brute force, I would have sought out the Iron Hands.
Very well.
This isn't your first
The
encounter
Grey
with
Knights
Warhammer.
and Inquisition have worked together since the earliest days of our orders.
Yours serves as the hammer, while mine is the arm and the will to wield it. This is knowledge you must already possess, Commander. Are you testing me?
We each have our own role to play as partners. Yes, partners in my mission.
In manner of speaking, you do deserve the Inquisition. Oh, don't look at me like that, Commander. I would never presume to tell you how to do your job, okay?
Know that I will not sacrifice your men unless the need is great.
Our Grey Knights are a valuable resource. Yep, okay.
Very well.
So
My research
basically,
beckons.
we're important, so she's not going to throw us away, but at the same time, we are a resource to be used. Warp field penetration, what does that do? Plague surrounds worlds of contaminants with a miasma of psychic energy that confounds any attempt to intervene from orbit. Yet with careful study, I believe we can penetrate the shield and project my psychic powers onto the battlefield. I don't understand what that does. Edict is a remarkable vessel indeed to house its own prognosticator choir. However, I believe that your prognosticar's potential has been underused and the predictions could be honed into an effective purgative against the bloom. It won't be enough to turn the tide, but it might hold back the foul contagion until we destroy it. And then this one is cure remnants of corruption seed that was destroyed. I need to study an intact seed recovered from hosts in order to survive. So I guess we will do... Oh, I can't actually do it because we don't have any seeds. So I can't research that, so I can either research this or this. I'm gonna go with this because it looks like this is gonna give me more -2 corruption in systems. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's gonna slow down the corruption in systems, which it looks like is very similar to the
Commander, let us be efficient.
it's gonna be similar to the threat level in XCOM. So alright, at last we can dispose of the poxmark corpse.
Unclean organic thing fouling my ship.
And the Inquisitor doing her best to desanctify my quarantine procedures. However, now she wants to bring more of these seeds aboard. I will have to audit the consecration protocols.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Risk factors remain significant.
I have enacted a formulous rubric to save it. A draining but effective temporary measure. Fractures and the coils remain. It must be sealed. This takes...
Waiting for new input.
All right,
The
that's it. Fuck
interaction
off.
is over.
Okay, so we're getting this in 11 days. So we need to go see here. Talk to Hector.
Do you seek wisdom, Commander? I am no ancient, but might be of some help. Besides a clear violation of communication protocol, you mean?
Commander, you must see the Inquisitor Vecchio's evidence. Here is quite scant, the cryptic meanderings of an astropath and a handful of poxwalkers. The Kadam cult had spread death and destruction across 12 hive worlds and 3 sectors before we put it down. And what did the siege
Arcane
discover?
talismans as catalysts for corruption are scarcely a novelty to us Knights of Titan.
The Inquisitor knows this.
The Grand Master will weigh our value to this campaign.
Against others where we might have a more obvious impact, okay? So basically the issue here is, in 40k, wars are everywhere. Like, war's eternal. You're literally always fighting, whether it's against chaos, whether it's against Xenos, whether it's internal, betrayals and rebellions. And you gotta realize we have the entire galaxy, so like, we're talking trillions and trillions of humans. I mean, there's plenty of places to fight. Okay.
Perhaps there's some piece to this puzzle we do not yet see.
The Inquisition is a vast and dislocated bureaucracy. We may simply be one small piece being shuffled around the board for some other purpose. Yet it brokers nothing to speculate. The onus is on you to ensure we do not return to Titan shame. Suggest you focus on completing the mission at hand.
Whatever
Okay?
best helps you, Commander. All tech priests are eccentric in their own way.
Too much of their mortal flesh has been stripped away. Yeah, no shit.
There is no being I trust more to look after the baleful edict.
Yet her fervor for the vessel can at times eclipse our purpose. Occasionally she needs that reminder. Yeah, no shit. So tech priests, like I said, they worship, tech. So they don't really care about biologics as much as they do tech. And life in the Imperium already is at like an all-time low. So like human life is not valuable because there's so much of it.
Her competence is beyond question.
There are even stored rumors that she has fought alongside Lord Drago. Okay. She was keen piloting through the astral looking glass of the euphoric Baron, shattering his demonic spirit. Okay.
Ancient, yes, assuredly.
The tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus are not prone to deceit, nor do they care whiff of social standing among the unaugmented, as they call us. You know what? We Astartes are dispensable. We live, fight, die, and in this endless war against chaos, our Dominus is, dare I say it, unique even among her kind, nigh irreplaceable. The edict would not be half as capable without her.
By all means. I hope
right.
that aids you, brother.
What can we do in the armory? Oh, that's right. And I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah, I have to wait till my next setup. Okay. That's cool. Let's go back to
Your
barracks.
brothers will rejoice at the challenge, Commander.
Okay, so this, I guess, is requisition. Used to require Mastercraft equipment and new knights from Titan, gained primarily as mission reward by completing glorious deeds. Okay, yes. I would like a new Stormtrooper. Okay. So, I can't rename this guy, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, so we have to rename 2 people. So, we'll go ahead and make Lax this one. So Lax, you're the super duper battle trooper. Lol. Okay. Go back to the stratagem, go back to barracks. Alright, so we have Sahada Blade, we have Lax. Now we need to name this one, and this one will be lost. Keep in mind, if you'd like to have a chance to have your name be one of the characters, lost. We'll just leave it as lost, because there's not a whole lot of characters there. If you'd like to have your chance to have the name, or your name in-game, we do have a name rank in the membership. You just hit join below. It's the 3rd rank, $10 a month, and that gets you access to have a chance. Keep in mind, I only have so many slots, so I have to kill people off to give you guys names. And I'm not going to kill people off intentionally, but we do, as you can see, have plenty more options. So we have one open that I'll be filling as soon as we can, but I am currently out of names. So we'll see how things go. All right, let's click back here, and we'll go ahead and progress. So let's go and travel. Yeah, we don't have any missions anywhere, yeah, because I can't do anything here. So we're just gonna advance time as we sit here and see what's going on. Hey! 3 new missions. Our project requires detected the presence of 3 new eruptions, bloom activity across the sector. We have informed Titan and must act on these new incursions. Okay. Perfect. So all of them except for this one is open. So if I click on this, we have 14 days. I don't understand why it says mission unreachable in time, because it is most definitely reachable in time. That's 12 days, and this one is 15 days. So we're gonna hit this one first, and go. And then I'll have to hit that one. Research progenitor complete. I have merged your collections with volumes from my ship. It will form a repository of knowledge unrivaled in this sector. Already the Union has paid dividends. I have instructed your prognosticators in a novel method to frustrate the Bloom's advance, predicting its most probable vectors and transmitting the data anonymously to authorities on the ground. Alright, so it's going to reduce corruption by 2, which is perfect, since we need to do another research. So we can't do any of these because we don't have seeds, but I can do this one. So go ahead and start research on that. Okay, let's go back. Interesting. It doesn't seem like I have to take things alive to take their seed, so to speak. All right, so we have another ship project that is done. That is going to be our plasma reactor. I am going to go ahead and bump our warp drive so that this gives us more speed. To me, that seems to be the most valuable option that we can have, because that lets us get around quicker. It means we can do more missions, which means we lose less territory to the bloom. So keep it going. And I think by the time we get here, we should have everybody back. Hopefully. Okay. So this eliminate all seed carriers. So that's going to give us +2 requisition. Win a mission with no critical injuries. That gives us +1 requisition. And then we get another requisition just for completing the mission. So 2, 3, 4 requisition for completing the mission. And this gives us rank 3 Purgator. Okay. Let's go ahead and start.
Glorious deeds are optional objectives that add risk to a mission, but grant requisition rewards on success. You must choose whether to accept before beginning the mission.
Okay. Oh shit, if we fail, we lose a requisition. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so Super Pie is hurt, so I'm gonna sub Super Pie out. Swap Knight, and we're gonna put... so he's at 050, he's at 050, he's at 73. So he's an apothecary. So Super Pie is a Purgator. So I have an interceptor and a Justicar. And I have an apothecary, I believe, already. So we'll do, I guess, an interceptor. So if I go back to the teleporters, we have 2 interceptors, apothecary, and a Justicar. That should work. Everybody has a grenade, right? Yes. Okay. I think we should be good with this. What is this? Willpower. Okay. So 5 willpower, 5, 3, 5. Okay. 14, 12, 13, 13. We should be relatively good with this. I'm trying to train up new people because you have to be careful if you focus on one group, you're going to massively level that one group up, or at least this is XCOM rules. So if you level one person or one group of people, eventually they're going to get hurt, and when they do get hurt, you're not going to be able to continue on. Does that make sense? So we need something that will allow us to have more than one group. That way, if we lose somebody, it's not a big deal. Or not as big a deal.
Target seed location identified. However, thermal readings register below safety protocols.
So it's called
no
a shit.
rules of Fenris, but such factors will not deter us. Elimination of these seeds is paramount.
Commander, your brethren must recover one of these seeds from a living host. I have trained your warriors to focus their senses. If they perform a precision strike in hand-to-hand combat, they should be able to locate and extract any seed present within the foe.
Okay.
As you will.
So the good news is I do have 2 close range.
Keep searching.
Fuck. What's about to be bad? That is an absolute shit ton of people.
What do we have here?
What do we have here? Can you get a grenade there? That's as far as I can get the grenade. But I can hit 4 of the 5. Okay. So his AP is... Alright, I'm going to hold off on him. Whoops. I'm going to hold off on him for now. I want to look at some of these other dudes. So I can get to here, which is 2 AP, which gives me 1 more AP to do something. It's also full cover. So we're going to move to there. He is now in full cover. And then... Okay, he's outside of range. So we're just going to do AP Overwatch. And put that here. Anything that comes around on us is going to get fragged. Okay. You, that's half cover. That's too far. So I'll go here. Yes, move. So then if I want to do this... Oh my god. Oh my god. That's bleed, right? Range 15 effect bleed 100% for 2 turns, ignores cover. Oh my god, the amount of damage I'm fixing to do to this fucking group of people? Holy fucking shit, dude. That is insane. Okay, so this is 1 AP to move here, so move there.
Onward, brothers.
Okay, now I can get a grenade over here, which should hit 5. Oh! Did y'all get that? This is the grenade hit blew that dude into the Overwatch, and this dude was like, "Got him, coach," and fucking fragged the guy. Holy shit, that's insane! Love it. All right, he's on Overwatch now. Come at me, bros. All right, so we got 2 dudes. That's fucking insane. Oh my god. Alright, you move up. So half of them are fixing to die right off the bat. So I'm just gonna do another field of fire here.
Bolter trained and
try and just shut the middle down. Yeah, you just run right into us. But okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, and the bleed takes. And they're just fucking dying. This is great. Okay, one took a little bit of damage. We're okay. No criticals. And bleed drop, bleed drop.
See them fall, brothers?
Okay. Alright, so let's do him. He can... Well, that costs a lot of points. I don't think I need to do that, so we're just going to swipe him. I don't need to use Force Strike. He's dead.
Death is our creed!
Now I can do this guy, and then I'm not going to do Force Strike, because he'll die. Afflict Weekend, disable... Target can no longer use Pestilence Explosion. I don't want him to explode. I didn't know that was a thing he could do. Alright, so how many shots on this guy? Yeah, Cybolt his ass. He's not dead yet. He will be here in a moment. That's half cover.
At once.
No, just do normal.
The enemy is
Yeah, fire again. Okay.
We have purified
Hell
this place.
fucking yes. Alright, let's get up here to the... Actually, we can just get up to the wall.
As ordered.
I didn't want you to do that. What the fuck? You psychopath.
Yes, sir.
I wanted him to run up there, not inside. I didn't realize... Okay, so note to self. If you do that, you're going in the door. Okay. Gotcha. Advance 3 AP.
It will be done.
I need to make sure these guys reload. Okay, he does not need to reload. Okay.
Moving swiftly.
There's at least 2 groups up here. Jesus, that's a lot further than I thought they were.
Standing ready.
That's 2 AP. It gives me 1 AP to react.
Yes, Commander.
Let's do this.
Taking position.
I don't think that's going to reveal anything. Okay, and then let's move
Ready
you
to serve.
to half cover. That's 2 AP.
Aye, sir.
Okay.
Standing
Trying
ready.
something out here, and if it works, I'll let you know. It's 2 AP. Okay, and then you.
Daemonhunters.
You can get to here.
As ordered.
And then to here.
On my way.
Okay, that did not work. So what I was trying to do, it seems like if I pop them, then it refreshes all of my AP. So I was trying to move up far enough to where I could get
Yes, sir.
sight on them. But yeah, it's not working. Yeah, there's no reason to do anything. So I guess I'll
Swords in hand.
armor down. Okay. Raise this dog. I'll take you out in just a minute, okay, baby? Give me just a minute. Okay. Whoops. Alright, let's move. No, I don't want to drop that. I just want to move you.
I am with you.
No, sweetie, you won't go out. I will take you out here in a minute. Alright, so let's target.
Orders.
Shit. No. What are you. What the fuck? No, I just want to target
At
you.
your command.
Move him all the way up there. That's risky, but I'll do it anyway. I know, puppy. I'll take you out here in just a minute, baby.
What is your
Okay,
will?
and I'm gonna move him up to here.
At once.
We'll go out just a minute, buddy. Okay, now we can find out.
Yes. That's a good doggo.
Okay, does that
There
restore
it
all
is.
of our AP?
Commander, harvest the seed from that creature's flesh.
Okay. So I can't kill that one right off the bat. Okay, so that has restored his AP. To restore
I am
his
there
AP.
to serve.
It did. It did. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to kill all of them except for that one. What's that one? Okay. I'm going to take the dog out, so give me... Well, I mean, if it won't be anything for you, I'll be right back.